Hey, this is Russell Brunson and welcome to Squeeze Page Funnel Secrets. Now, I want to quickly show you how to use simple squeeze page funnels to build an email list of potential buyers. And then at the end of this video, I'm actually going to give you my top converting squeeze pages for free. But before I do that, I want to explain to you what a squeeze page funnel is, how it works, and how it can work for your business to grow a list of subscribers and potential buyers and help grow your company dramatically. So with that said, let's jump right in. So what is a squeeze page funnel? Well, squeeze page funnel is one of the most simple funnels we have. It's basically just two simple pages. Page number one is what we call a squeeze page. This is where we're asking somebody for their email address in exchange for something. It might be a lead magnet, it might be an ethical bribe, it might be some more information. And then on the next page, we thank them for their email address, and then we give them that thing that we promised them on the squeeze page. It's very simple and very easy, and it's one of the fastest and easiest ways to build a huge email list of subscribers. Now I'm going to show you guys a couple of squeeze page templates so you get an idea, because you've probably seen these a lot out there in the marketplace. You may not even know what it was. So this is what a squeeze page may look like. Someone's offering you a free guide or a free report in exchange for your email address. Okay, here's another one that's very simple and very easy. Same thing, a free report, they opt in and then you give them the email address. You could offer a free book, a free video, a free white paper, anything you could think of, you could offer it for free. They give you the email address, and on the next page you thank them, and then you actually give them the thing that you promised them. It's very simple and it's a very easy way to start building a following of people, okay? So the question I get from a lot of people is like, well, where do squeeze pages come from? What is this? Who invented this? Why is this a thing? And for you to really understand that, I want to go back in time about 10 or 15 years, back to when the internet first came around. And now if you are like me, you've been doing this for a long time, you probably remember when you'd visit websites and all of a sudden something really annoying would happen. Do you remember this? You go to a website and all of a sudden you see, boom, a huge pop-up, right? And pop-ups were amazing for marketers, for business owners, because what would happen that someone would come to your website, this pop-up would come up and it would say, hey, give me your email address in exchange for a free report or for a free coupon or things like that. And what happened is that marketers, business owners started growing huge email lists of tens and then hundreds of thousands of people. And they make so much money emailing those lists of subscribers, different products and different things they were selling. The problem was it was really annoying for the end customer. And so Google started building ad blockers and all their things, same thing with Internet Explorer, and soon pop-ups became a thing of the past. And people started freaking out because they were building these huge email lists, and then all of a sudden that went away literally overnight. And they thought, what are we gonna do? How should we do this? And luckily for all of us, there were some very smart marketers out there who started trying to figure out new ways to do this. And one of the things they invented is a concept called a squeeze page, which is basically taking this pop-up. Instead of going to a website and thing pops up, the pop-up becomes the main page you actually drive people to. Now, this is one of the original squeeze pages. This was David D'Angelo's doubleyourdating.com. Back when I first got started over a decade ago, this was like the most famous squeeze page out there. And it was very simple and very easy. Okay, if you look at this, said you're about to learn secrets that most men will never know about women. Inside, you're going to learn the kiss test, how to find out if she's ready to be kissed, and then a bunch of different things, right? And so you'd come to this page, and instead of driving to a page and having this be the pop-up, this was the actual page. And remember when he first started doing this and other people started doing it, everyone thought they were crazy. Like, why would you do that? Why would you hide the thing you're actually trying to sell from people by having this squeeze page? But they started doing the testing. What they found is that they would send people here. Let's say they send 100 people to this page, and let's say they get 30 or 40% of people to buy. Now you may think, well, that means 60 or 70% of people never actually saw the thing that you're trying to give them. But what happens is after you have their email address, you have the ability to follow up with them. And they say on average it takes somebody 7 times seeing what you're trying to sell before they're willing to buy from you. And so if you're just driving all your people to a website hoping they're going to buy, you're going to lose a lot of that potential revenue because you have no ability to follow up with those people. So instead you send them to a squeeze page. Now here on this squeeze page, what he was promising people is that if you give me your email address, I'm going to tell you the KISS test, okay? So someone would come in there, they put their name, their email address in, and then they go to a page right here where it'd say, here's the KISS test, and we explain, this is how to know if a woman is ready to be kissed. And we kind of explain it really quick, and then the bottom it said, click here to go download my ebook, and then he'd actually sell his book called Double Your Dating. And that's what a squeeze page was. Offer them an ethical bribe, a lead magnet. For him, it was the KISS test. Then the next page, he gives them the KISS test, thanks them for giving the email address, and then from here, they're able to push them into whatever product or service they actually want to sell on the back side of it, okay? Now, they were able to build an email list of hundreds of thousands of men and build a huge company by using simple squeeze pages like this, okay? All right, so here's how it works. Step number one is you have to create some kind of lead magnet, something you can give somebody in exchange for their email address. And step number two, you just trade it for their email address. It's a very simple process. It works super well. In fact, it's almost too simple and too easy. Here's an example of some squeeze pages that some of my favorite ones I've seen in the past. This is one that Frank Kern did. This is one that Neil Patel did at Kiss Metrics, giving away some white papers. This is one where Brendon Bouchard gives away his productivity guide. This is one where someone gives away a free video, which actually ends up being the sales video for the product they're trying to sell. So these are basic squeeze page examples. There's tons of different ways to do them, but that's kind of what they traditionally look like. Okay, so my question for you is, how would you use a squeeze page funnel inside of your business? Okay, well, one way is to get their email address so you can follow up with your customers. Okay, I told you before, it takes someone on average 7 times hearing your message before they're going to be ready to actually purchase something from you. So by giving them something for free in exchange for the email address, now you can follow up with them and have multiple times to try to sell them the product or service you really want to sell them. Okay. Number two, you can start getting new leads and build a relationship with them so you can sell them other products and services in the future. Or another thing is you can build an audience of people for an upcoming product you're going to be launching in the future. Okay, now we use squeeze pages in all sorts of aspects of our business, and it's something you should be using as well. Now here's an example of one of my squeeze pages. This is a product I put together called the Funnel Hacker Cookbook, and I have a free PDF of this that has my top 22 sales funnels. I send people here, they click on the button, it pops up, it asks for their email address, and the next page, I give them the download link to the email, to the cookbook, and then I also here offer them a physical copy they can buy if they want to upgrade and get a physical copy of the cookbook. Okay, it's a very simple squeeze page funnel that's built me lists of tens of thousands of people in the last few months alone. Okay, so my question for you is, what do you have that you could give away? AKA, what kind of lead magnet could you create in your company to start generating your potential dream buyers? Okay, you could create some kind of free report or a white paper. You can make a free video. You could give away coupons. You give access to something amazing and a whole bunch of other things. Just think about what is it that your dream clients would want. Go and create that thing, and then you put it behind a squeeze page funnel, okay? Now, here's some of the best practices of a squeeze page. This is an example of a very simple, very powerful squeeze page from one of my friends, Brian Rand. Now, on a squeeze page, a couple things. Number one, we want to keep it simple. I don't want to overwhelm them. I'm not trying to overcomplicate it. Just very simple, like, this is what I'm going to give you in exchange for your email address. Number two, I like having tons of curiosity. The more curiosity someone has in that thing you're going to give them, the more likely they are to give you their actual email address, okay? And the next step, you got to tell them what to do. So notice it says, download this thing right now, and then it says, it tells them what to do. Enter your email address down below to get this thing. So you're actually telling them exactly what to do. Okay, so that's page number one. Page number two, best practices, you give them the thing that they asked for. For some reason, people sometimes don't do this. They try to hide it down the road. If you do that, people aren't going to trust you and they're not going to buy from you in the future, okay? So you actually give them the thing that they asked for, and if you want to, then you can send them off into your next funnel, okay? So Brian, in this funnel, gives them the manifesto they asked for and then sends them off to the next funnel where he actually sells one of his training courses. Okay, and so that's some of the best practices behind how squeeze page funnels work. So what do you need for this funnel? First thing you need is, and you're gonna take this funnel, you're gonna edit it, right? You need some kind of logo if you're gonna be doing this one. You need your headline, your copy, the words that are gonna go on the page, maybe a picture of your lead magnet, and that's about it. That's how simple it is to build out an actual squeeze page funnel, okay? Now, back in the past, if you wanna build one of these things, this is what you'd have to do. You'd have to hire a designer to design the pages. You have to hire a webmaster to create them and code them and put them together, a programmer to set up the autoresponders and the programming, an analytics person to make sure it's all working, and it was expensive and took a lot of time, okay? And the good news for you is there's a better way. The better way is you can use our simple share funnels. Now, down below this video, notice there's a whole bunch of amazing squeeze page funnels that I have been using over the last decade of my life that convert amazingly well that I'm just gonna give you for free. You look down below and see them. Here's a whole bunch of them. You can see exactly what they look like. Pick which one you like. You click on a button, and then it's gonna take you to what we call a share funnel page. Now, on this page, it's gonna show you behind the scenes what all the pages in the share funnel look like. And then if you have an account to ClickFunnels, it'll just give you this funnel for free. It'll literally push the thing and tie it to your account, and then you can go and you can start editing the pages. Or if you don't have a ClickFunnels account yet, we'll actually give you a free 14-day trial. You can sign up, and then I'll push this entire squeeze page funnel into your account. You can go in there and you can edit it, make it, add your lead magnet, add your logos, add your headline, and your copy, and that quick, you can have your own squeeze page funnel up and ready to start generating leads inside of your company, okay? So step number one in this process is scroll down below and pick which template you like the most. There's a ton of them down there. Find the one that looks the best, that fits your brand, and the thing you like the most. That's step number one. And step number two, you just customize it. Let me show you really quickly how simple it is to customize this funnel inside of ClickFunnels. Okay, so right now I'm on the exact same page that you're on. And so I look down here, I find all these different templates. Which one of these is my favorite? I then just pick whichever one I like the most. I click on this, select this funnel button. And it's gonna copy that entire funnel over inside my ClickFunnels account. All the pages, everything will be copied over here, and so I can start editing it immediately. After it's copied, I click on the View Funnel button. And that fast, the entire funnel is copied into my account. Now on the left-hand side here, you notice these are all the different pages that I showed you inside this funnel. And so I would go through and edit each of these pages. Right now I'm gonna edit just one to show you how easy it is. I click right here on Edit Page. And it's gonna take me inside the ClickFunnels editor. And then from here, I come here, I can just go and I can start clicking on things and changing them. Hey, how are you doing? I come right here, I can change out the logos, I can change out the images. Let's say I want to change out the product shot from a book, something different. I click on images, I find my images, I can upload my own if I want. I'll click on the camera here, and boom, that fast, this entire page is edited to look exactly the way I want it to. If I don't like something, I can go and I can drag and drop it, I can move things around. There's a bunch of things I can add, but ClickFunnels is so simple that anybody can do it. You don't have to be technical, you just have to be able to drag and drop. You can make these funnels and these pages look exactly the way you want. When you're done, you click on the Save button right here. Then you click on Preview and you can see exactly what your funnel looks like. That fast, your entire funnel is up and live. If you don't like something, you can drag it, you can move it around, and just keep on having fun until it's exactly the way you want, and you exit and you are done. So that's step number 2, customizing it. Now again, all these templates are very simple and easy to customize. In fact, this was one template and I customized it 3 different ways for 3 different businesses. But if you notice, it's the exact same template. I just changed the headline, changed the images, changed the color scheme, and that fast, I can make this funnel match my brand, and that way it looks exactly the way I want it to look. I can do that in just minutes here inside of ClickFunnels. Now the third step is after you've done it, now you go out and launch it. Now I want to share with you a really quick video for one of my friends, Garrett J. White, who uses ClickFunnels for all of his companies. I want you to hear in his own words how much ClickFunnels has simplified the process for him and all 4 of his companies.
Hello, my name is Garrett J. White, the Master Coach Mentor and founder of Wake Up Warrior Academy. And I will tell you this right now. We have tested with platforms. We have tested everything. I have attempted for the past 6 years to use every available software tool I could find that made it simpler for me to share my message. And it started with WordPress, and then it went plugins, and then optimized press, and then we went to Kajabi, and then we went to lead pages. And these are all wonderful. Know the owners of these guys, they're fantastic. The software tools are amazing. When ClickFunnels came out, I was like, dude, I cannot handle another software tool. I don't give a shit. We're just gonna manage our stuff between lead pages and Kajabi. And then my friend said, just test it, just try it out. And I went to ClickFunnels, and no bullshit. Like, every software increment over the last 5 years has been not a quantum shift in what you can do with the tool to get your message out to the marketplace. They've been incremental. So like there's been a move from Kajabi to lead pages, or from optimized press to Kajabi, and they were these segmented steps that had slight improvements that made it easier. ClickFunnels, though, came out of nowhere. They took the marketplace by storm, just like Apple did when they first launched the iPhone. It was not a linear move anymore. It was a quantum move in improvement that'll open up a gap to allow people just like you watching this, people just like you and me, who are not technically savvy. We weren't born in the matrix, and we didn't have a chip implanted in our heads. We're not engineers or computer science majors, and we don't understand that stuff inherently. ClickFunnels gave you, my friend, an opportunity to cut and decrease the time of stress and anxiety and suffering behind a keyboard. Trust me, the days you want to just pound vodka and throw your Mac out the window because you can't figure shit out, ClickFunnels has brought it to a place that it is a quantum leap, an opportunity which allows you, just like the iPhone, to not only look smarter, but to feel smarter, and ultimately to only deal with the stuff that matters, which is getting your message about your product and your program and service out to the marketplace.
How many of you guys think that ClickFunnels has the most amazing customer support on planet?
If you're spending all the time in suicide watch and having to check yourself into a hospital, and honestly trying to deal with everything else that's come out before it. So I not only fully endorse ClickFunnels, it's the only software tool that we use. When it comes to our funnels online across all 4 of my businesses, we're not going anywhere else. Love Russell, love this event. This event married up to that software tool. You are a dumbass if you don't come, and that's okay. There's plenty of dumbasses on the planet. Just don't let it be you.
So what you need to do right now is, if you already have a ClickFunnels account, scroll down below and figure out which one of these squeeze page funnels you want to use. Click on the button, pick your template, customize it, and you launch it. That's how simple and how easy it is. Now, if you don't have a ClickFunnels account yet, don't worry. Same step, go down, click on the button down below, select the funnel. You'll be taken to a share funnel page. Go and create your free 14-day trial, and then that funnel will be pushed inside your ClickFunnels account, and you can customize it, edit it, and launch it, and you'll be ready to rock and roll with your very first squeeze page funnel. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Scroll down below to see all of my highest converting squeeze page funnels and templates, and you can get a free copy of them right now.